like I like to say, with every choice, there's a consequence. Okay, you ladies out here, hey, you want to make a living showing your body on this OnlyFans crap? Okay, I get it. Here's a choice that you make to share your body, which is really a sacred thing for us men. If we're your man, we don't want everybody seeing what you look like naked, okay, or what you're doing. Okay, now the consequences is that as you get older, you may be doing the OnlyFans now because you're 20, 25, whatever. Okay, your body count goes up. And ladies, newsflash, it does matter to us. Okay, so if you're sitting there sleeping with 120 dudes or whatever in a year, or bragging about, oh, I had 300 dudes in a year. Okay, who the hell you think want to get with you and marry you when they're out and about and they say, oh, I know that lady. She's on OnlyFans. Okay. Ain't nobody going to ask you for your autograph. They're going to be like, damn, why he with her? Okay. Now, as time goes by, you think there's no consequences to it. Okay. When you get to be 30, 35, never been married, no children, and you decide you want to get married and have children, then here's your consequence. Good luck with that, because it's not going to happen most likely. Okay. You need to start thinking about the choices that you make as you're younger. And a lot of people now that are 35, 40 think back on the choices that they made, not thinking 10 years from now it would affect them. And it end up doing it. It affects their life and their relationships and things like that. Can't keep a man or whatever the case may be. And trust me, there's other ways to make a living, okay? That's a lazy way out. You're abusing your body, not to mention that there's all kinds of diseases out there that you can get. You can get the gift that keeps giving, okay? Now, again, who's going to marry you and you have an STD that you can't get rid of, okay? And you have to disclose that. If you don't, now are you just going around infecting people, whether it be out of anger because you got infected? But if you get infected, it's because of the choice that you made. Okay? Again, there's a consequence. Okay? Now, as I said, as you get older, you start realizing, you should have made different choices in your life. Okay? Now it's too late. Okay? So to sit there and say, well, I got all this money or whatever. Look at the rich ladies that have money, okay, but are single. Why do you think that is? We men really don't give a damn about your money, okay? When we decide we want to invest our time and our feelings and emotions in a relationship with a woman, we really don't care what you make. We care what you do, what your occupation is, because we like to, hey, how was your day, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But to sit there and say, well, I'm an OnlyFans and this is how I make my money, okay? So basically, you're a glorified prostitute on the internet. My feelings, that's what it boils down to, okay? Now, I don't agree with strip clubs, but it is what it is. Now, again, why would I, as a man, or what they like to call a high value man, want to marry a stripper? Now, there may be some nice women, okay? And they may be doing it to go to college or whatever. But again, your choice, the consequences is most men are going to look at you sideways, especially when you say, well, I'm a dancer, okay? Well, why not just call it what it is? You're a stripper, okay? And if you're too embarrassed to say you're a stripper, then again, if you're not proud of your occupation, why would we want to entertain that or bring that into our lives? Because the stereotype on strippers are they're money hungry. They're gold diggers. Like I said, not all of them are like that. Some of them have valid reasons in their mind. But like I said, there's still other ways to make money than showing your body to random men. Okay? Now, I've only been to a strip club twice in my life, and I was uncomfortable both times. Now, you can call me a square or whatever. So that's just me. Because I felt sorry for, in particular, The first time I went, you can tell this young lady really didn't want to be stripping. She was shy or whatever, and she really didn't want to do it. So I asked her, I said, well, why are you doing it? She said, well, I'm doing it to go to school. And I said, well, there's other things to do to go to school. She said, well, I can make a lot of money and take care of my kid. I get it. She did what she had to do, okay? Now, I went back to the same strip club. I think it was like 2 years later. She was still in there. She was no longer shy. She was drinking quite a bit. And I was like, I guess that's the dull pain of being embarrassed of what she was doing, and she was still doing it. And she didn't remember me, but I remember her. And I was like, God, I hope she gets out of here, because she seemed like a nice young lady, but she got addicted to the money. Where else can I make this kind of money in one night? I get it, okay? But again, what consequences are you going to pay by doing that? And like I said, ladies, I'm not picking on you or anything like that. I'm just telling you, with choices, there's consequences, okay? Now, going back to this OnlyFans, I don't know who the hell come up with it, okay? It is what it is. Nice gig. I'm sure they're millionaires or whatever who come up with the concept. But to sit there and say, I'm going to show my body for, let's say, $9.99 for somebody to view it, okay? That $9.99 is going to cost you a whole lot more in the long run. It's going to cost you your future. Now, is that worth it? And what I mean by your future is possibility of being married, stable relationship. Now, children, you can have children with anybody if that's what you want, okay? But again, if you choose that route, what is your consequences going to be? You got a baby by some random dude or somebody you can't stand in the long run, okay? So, in saying all this is make better choices in life, okay? And then the consequences will be, I'm not going to say better, but they could enhance your life instead of destroying your life. And honestly, if you're looking, like I said, 35 years old and want to start having a family, okay, well, like I said, you can have a family, you can have a baby, but are you going to have a husband? Are you going to have a fiance, boyfriend, whatever, okay? Now, you'll have somebody that want to hit it and hit it on a regular basis, but you'll be a side chick. You won't be the main chick or the wife, okay? Now, if that's cool with you, hey, by all means, keep doing your OnlyFans. But to sit there and say, I'm famous. And I heard this one woman say, I'm famous because I'm on Instagram. Yeah, she's on Instagram showing her body. She's on Instagram sleeping with random dudes. That's not famous. That's infamous. And there's the difference, okay? And if you don't know what it is, look it up. So this little tidbit, I hope you ladies pay attention, okay? Because it is very important that you realize the choices you make as a young person will affect you as an older person, okay? And if you don't give a damn about your persona or what you portrayed as, keep on making these little flicks or whatever and sleeping with random men. But no good is going to come of it. Oh, yeah, you'll make some money. But here's the thing. What's the chances are you becoming rich on OnlyFans? Yeah, if you're pretty or whatever, like I said, oh, yeah, men are knock it out the box. But you're not going to have that relationship. You're not going to have that man that's close to you that's going to ride and die for you. You're going to always be a random chick. You're going to always be a side chick, okay? And if you do get married, trust me, if I was your husband and if I was stupid enough to marry you, okay, I'm going to be looking sideways, and no man wants that kind of stress. So the chances of your marriage working, because the trust factor is going to be very minimal, okay? Well, she was doing this for money. What's she going to do if the next guy come in and making more money than I am or have more money than me? Is she going to stay? Is she going to be loyal? That's going to be in our minds. And that's going to create issues. And where there's issues, there's going to be problems, okay? So don't give me this short shit, oh, I make more money than him, so that's why he can't handle a woman like me. Y'all need to stop that bullshit, because we as men can handle any situation, you know, if you're strong enough. Okay, you can get these weak men to do whatever you want to do, but a strong man, he ain't gonna go for that. Okay, and a man that's got his head on straight, know what he wants in a wife, and a fiance and a girlfriend or whatever. 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna pick you. You may be gorgeous. He'll pick an average looking woman. Okay, they know they don't have a body count of 365. So, like I said, just think about what I'm telling you. You know, and if it makes sense, great. If it doesn't, okay, keep doing what you're doing. Subscribe to the channel. Have a good day. Peace.